Hi, good morning, and welcome to the ZP podcast, ZP webinar on SenseItAll. So this SenseItAll webinar is really just a weekly effort that we put in just to answer questions that have come in during the week on SenseItAll. So let me go a little bit quick and just say today's the 2nd of October 2023. There'll be another one on the 9th of October, and we also do monthly live streaming demos as well. Let me go forward a little bit faster and say this week we're actually applying the SenseItAll into applications. I want to say here, it says here in wine testing, but I realize it's also in the sort of in the wine production as well. So we're talking about sugars and analytes that are important, possibly doing the actual sort of grape harvesting as well as then going on to do the fermentation. So let me just say this is SenseItAll. The first thing I want to say about SenseItAll is it's a little handheld device. You'll see a video shortly. It does not require to be tethered to a PC. The cable coming off there is just to a battery about the size of this, just to sort of power it. So it's a USB-C power source. So it is portable and it doesn't require a PC. I just want to be very clear on that. But it is quite elegant, and I have a couple of videos here. I'll just mute them, but let me just play this one. And this one's playing already. Now what these videos will show you is sort of, this one on the left hand side will really show you the kind of mechanicals of this, if I can put it that way. That we have these little sensors that click in, click out.
We have uploaded a bunch of videos presenting our food sensing.
We have also kind of LEDs that help to guide the user experience.
And that
so it's quite a nice can I say user experience. And then on the right hand side, one of our engineers is showing this SenseItAll platform. And I think the confusion bit there is she does have it next to a laptop, but really she was just using the laptop as a power source in that video. So in this we sort of show you that actually what's driving this SenseItAll platform is a web app. So the web app, you download it off the Play Store.
Just so that you can scan
it makes a Bluetooth connection to the hardware, and then
with the sensors
it's essentially ready to go. In this particular application, she's showing it using to measure chilies. But I suppose SenseItAll means something to us, and it means that we are able
to chili sensor assay.
Use lots of analytes
uploaded batch number and so forth.
I just want to check something very quickly.
The next step we'll do is connect to the device. So I will click
so I'll go forward anyway.
Bluetooth symbol.
Now when I say you can use it with lots of analytes, these are the ZP sensors. We have an awfully large range. And I realized I didn't mute those anyway. So we have an awful lot large range of these sensors. We have the pH sensors, we have the fructose sensors, and we have the sulphite sensors. So we have lots of sensors, but I've tried to pull out sensors here that are most appropriate to wine production, because I realized that there's a sort of there's a growing phase, there's a picking phase, there's probably a preparation, there's probably a fermentation. Then there's a sort of, getting towards the bottling phases. So I realize it's not that simple, but things that people are sometimes interested in are the pH of the grapes, or the pH of the wine, and the sugar content of the wine, so fructose in particular. We do have glucose sensors as well, but I realized that in fruits, the sugar content, the total sugar content is not necessarily made up of just, it's not glucose, it's actually a large amount of it is actually fructose. And then later on, there are statutory requirements on how much sulphite is actually in that wine as well. So that's also one of the tests as well. And I put a link to the biosensors here. Now to move between, these different, let's say, tests is quite straightforward. We have these kind of QR codes, so you can just show the app what test you want to do today. It'll scan the code, and then it will, as is happening here, and then it just changes to whatever test is being tested at the time, if I can put it that way. So there we are. We scan again, and we scan again, and we're able to effortlessly move from test to test. I did say, and I will repeat it now, that we do have a live streaming webinar on SenseItAll on the 25th of October. I'll put this link underneath the video so you can re-find it afterwards. And then I think it's worth saying that actually you can get the SenseItAll from our website, though it's probably, if you've got any questions, you can ask them and we'll try and respond to them in a questions and answers format like this. But what I would say is SenseItAll will work with any of our sensors. If you see a sensor that you like the look of and you want a hardware to drive it, then the SenseItAll platform is the right platform for you. And this will take you to some further information. So with that, I think I would say thank you. As I say, we're going to do these Q&A sessions on SenseItAll every week. Today's the 2nd of October, the next one's on the 9th of October. Okay, thanks very much.